Hey everybody, it's Good Thyme Gal. As promised, gonna try to do this every day because I know how much you guys like it. So today, I'm going to be doing what we've been doing, which is working with my secret ingredients, Bisquick. I know a lot of you are probably confused. Why Bisquick mix? And the truth is, Bisquick mix is a really easy foundational tool to use if you are a new cook or if you just want to try something different. I know you're looking on this and you're just seeing pancakes and waffles. But if you remember the last time we did this, I made an apple cobbler and it was delicious. So today we're going to be making these sausage cheese balls. The crazy thing about Bisquick, it is in alignment with my food equity, right? Food equity means that we want everybody to be able to cook. We want everybody to be able to use simple ingredients, and we still want them to be able to taste it, right? So this is what we're going to be doing. And I'll probably do this for a couple of lives because I want you guys to see the versatility of Bisquick mix. And it's not just Bisquick mix, it's all kinds of different products in your home that you probably didn't know that you can transform into different dishes, right? So that's the beauty of this, is that you can make pancakes, you can make the Red Lobster biscuits, you can make a cobbler, you can make dumplings, you can make a cheeseburger pie. Ooh, the cheeseburger, we're gonna do that cheeseburger pie. But not today. Today, we're gonna focus on the sausage cheese balls. This is gonna be pretty straightforward. I've got some really good tunes. Finally got my tunes working. So we're just gonna chill out. We're gonna vibe and we'll just cook. And I know a lot of you will say, what's the number one most important thing to do when you are doing a recipe? The number one most important thing to do when you are working with any recipe, whether that is new or old, is to read it before you start, right? Read your recipe before you start, because we always get a little frazzled when we start cooking something we don't know, right? And then next thing you know, we forgot to add the sugar, we forgot to add the garlic, we forgot. So please always read it. So I'm going to read this with you, okay? So I'm going to need 3 cups of Bisquick. Got it. I'm going to need a pound of uncooked pork sausage. Got it. I'm going to need 4 cups of cheese, my choice. I decided to mix mozzarella and Swiss, so that's beautiful. Then I have, instead of dried rosemary and parsley, I went ahead and I'm doing an Italian Cajun blend. So I did a half a teaspoon of oregano, a half a teaspoon of basil, and a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. And last but not least, a half a cup of milk. Yep. And because these are sausage balls, gotta have a good dipping sauce. So I'm choosing this right here, Kinder's by BBQ sauce, the honey hot. I wasn't a believer, and honey, I am a believer now because it's delicious. So this is gonna be simple, okay? So then it's gonna say I heat my oven to 350. We've already done that. We've got our pan greased. Already did that. So in a large bowl, we're gonna stir together all of the ingredients except the barbecue sauce using your hands or a spoon. That's it. And then we bake it for 20 to 25 minutes. So here we go. So in goes the Bisquick mix. In goes my cheese. And I like to kind of make it a little finer. My nice seasoning blend. And I know you're thinking, well, you're not going exactly by the recipe, and I think that's the beauty of the recipe, right? Is that you don't have to go exactly. If you keep the measurements the same, you can substitute it. If you don't like pork sausage and you want to do beef sausage, you can. If you don't like beef sausage and you want to use hamburger meat, you can. Just remember to keep it the same measurement, right? So I'm going to put that in. And last but not least, the milk. And it said hands or a spoon. I'm going to start with a spoon, and then I will use my hands. We are a week into the new year. I hope everybody is still sticking to their goals. I usually don't make any goals because I think I'm on the right track already, right? And I'm also the type, if I make a goal, I get very crazy and I put pressure on myself to make that goal. So I would just rather not. I'll be right back. All right, so now I like how this started out. So I'm going to move this a little more so you can see it, okay? So I'm going to use my hand. See, it's already turning, but now I want it to really get that mixture. I want the cheese, I want the sausage, I want all of it to combine. And if you are a sensory person, you can use gloves. I'm not a sensory person. I'm okay with getting messy. It's getting there. See? It's getting there. So now the sausage, the cheese, the Bisquick, the milk, everything is combining beautifully. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Doesn't look like much. We're going to set that aside. I know y'all are like, what? Feel free to give me likes, send me hearts. And for those of you who are just joining, please feel free to check out my cookbook, Good Thyme Gal cookbook, which is for sale. I also have my holiday cookbook, Good Time for the Holidays. The 2024 edition is on sale for TikTok. And then I also have my self-love journal because I want us to practice a little more of that. I am offering a special. If you purchase any of those books, I will send you my seasoning for free. It's just a little bonus, and it's a way to say thank you. All right. My pan is greased. I like that. It looks good. So now I generally like to use a tablespoon to do this, but I want to make sure that my sausage balls are a good size, so I'm going to use the 1/8 of a cup. So then I'm just going to do this. And then I'll shave some off the top. And I'll take it out. And look at that. Sometimes we work smarter and not harder because it'll make a perfect ball. I'm going to put that there. And then we just repeat it. If you are a type that likes to do parties, if you're looking for new hors d'oeuvre ideas, this is a really great thing. I'm just taking out the excess sausage and I bring it out. That's it all. This is how we keep the consistency as well, right? This is why everybody, like, you'll say, oh, all these meatballs are all the same size. It's because you have to measure it perfectly, right? So that's what we're doing. And because it's already got everything in it, you don't have to roll it a lot. You can just do it like that. And I know you're like, it's dry, but remember, this is pork sausage. So once we put it in the oven and we let it bake, that grease from the pork is going to make it a golden brown and it will set them. Don't forget, we've got that Live Fest award ceremony going on. I hope we see you guys there. That'll be so much fun. And if you're really, really crazy, you could do some spicy ones where you add, instead of cheese, you do like a jalapeno pepper jack cheese. And then you chop up jalapenos and you do a little Tabasco sauce as your sauce. Oh yeah. There's so many ways you can do this recipe. It's really about how you feel. So yeah, that's our first batch. This makes, yeah, we still have quite a lot to go. It makes quite a lot. I think I'm going to use a longer pan for the rest. I think I'm going to use a longer pan for the rest. And we keep going. And then after I make these, you guys can watch me break down a pineapple because I want to make a pineapple upside down cake tomorrow. So you may want to come back. This is my life. Making delicious food for equitable prices so you guys know how to do it. We're getting in a time where you may not want to use DoorDash. It's too expensive, or you just want to be able to do it yourself. This is a really great way to do it. If you are liking this live, please feel free to send me hearts. Almost there. I think we may have 2 more to go. And then we can put them in the oven. This is the last one. We're going to call this our big boy. Because he's the last of the meat. He's going to be bigger than everybody else. Yep. All right. And this is the sausage cheese balls from Bisquick. We did it. So I'm going to line them. I want them lined a little better. So I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. All right. It's an old banana. I mean, I'm sorry, an old pineapple. An old banana, you guys. Yeah. Okay, so this is a pineapple. I was given this pineapple as a gift, and I don't know why, but I was. So what I want to do is I want to make a pineapple upside down cake with the naturalness of the pineapple. So now I've got to get into this pineapple. We want to thank Chiquita Banana for being Chiquita. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to just... She look all right. Not too bad. Just getting there though. See that? It's getting there. But not too bad. Oh, there it is. I knew it. All right. The reason I'm cutting it so high is because this, I don't want to use this because it looks like it could possibly be compromised. Like when I touch it, it's far too soft for me. For me. Some people are okay with that and they're like, oh, it's sweeter, but I do not mess around when it comes to pineapple. We want the excess off. Yep, this is exactly what I want. It's perfect. A lot of you are like, well, if it's almost bad, Good Time Girl, why don't you just throw it out? But the truth is, that's what food equity is. It's not about always throwing out. If you can save even a sliver of it, you should, right? We throw away too much food now as it is. So it's just slippery. I like to try to show people how to preserve things if they can. And if they can't, how to substitute. I'm gonna do one more, but I think this should be enough. It's still very juicy. It's just, it's juicy pineapple, honey. All right, I'm gonna add some sugar, but not too much because this is pineapple. add a little water. And now I'm going to let that break down for a couple of minutes. Well, we did it. We're all done. We've got our sausage balls in the oven. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to wait on the time. So while I'm waiting on the time, we'll discuss some stuff. All right. While we're waiting on these sausage balls, I think we have 16 minutes left, which is not very long, but long enough. So let's discuss the Good Thyme Gal cookbook. This is my cookbook. I am a professional chef. I placed 5th place in the 2023 Favorite Chef competition hosted by Chef Carla Hall and the James Beard Foundation. This cookbook was also entered into the James Beard Awards. It's a good cookbook. And in 2024, I came in 10th place. I know, but it was really stiff competition. So my goal in life is to teach everyone about food equity. And like I said before in this live, food equity is about everybody having the resources to be able to cook or teach someone to cook. Every park should have flowers and a garden. Every home should have access to a garden, and every person should have access to food. In America, we throw about 1 billion pounds of food away a year, not because the food is bad, but because of our grocery store regulations. And I want to urge all of us to think outside of the box and do something different. I know a lot of us are still doing my mom did that and my dad, and I don't want to be like that. But this isn't about being like anybody. This is about doing something that makes you feel good. I know a lot of us are searching for ourselves. We're looking within, and cooking is a really great way to explore that. Cooking is also a great conduit for conversation. Some of my best conversations that I have ever had have been over a good meal. I always like to point out that food relaxes people, keeps people's guards down, and you can actually have a really good conversation. Now, I'm not talking about the antagonistic person who wants to talk about our next president. I'm just talking about in general. Whether that be we want to talk about domestic violence, whether that be we want to talk about how lonely we are, whether that be we just want to hang out. It's just a really great way to have those hard conversations and even easy conversations. The reason that I feel so passionately about this is because food can change lives, right? Food can save people. Food can make you feel even better. And my favorite thing to do is bake bread. You will find that if you come and visit my lives a lot, I will be baking bread on a constant basis because bread relaxes me. But this book has over 30 recipes. It has about 15 meal plans. Each meal plan better than the next. I think each meal plan, the cost to purchase that, even with today's inflation, would still be less than $40. They are easy, they're quick, and they're delicious. A lot of these recipes are based on recipes that I have used throughout my life. Some of these are my mother's recipes, some of these are my father's recipes, some of these are my grandmother's recipes, and some of them are recipes that I myself have made. So Good Thyme Gal cookbook, it is about living your best life and making sure that you are celebrating your life every step of the way. This cookbook was written for my friends and fans who supported me throughout any competitive cooking that I did in 2023. In 2024, I had released a mini cookbook series. Unfortunately, that is not in paperback, so I cannot advertise it on TikTok. But just to let you know, I have tons of wonderful resources so that you can cook, teach others to cook, or hey, just get a new dish. You know what I mean? Surprise your friends, you know? Oh, girl, that Asian salad. Oh my God, where did you get that recipe? Yeah. So that's the beauty of this. I would say this is my working cookbook because as you see, you're gonna want to use it. It's got so many different things. Like this is homemade cinnamon rolls. There is a soup section. There is a date section. There's a country style seafood section. We have what we call our bad day meal, which is always a fun meal to make. And this is a really fun cookbook. It is for all occasions, right? This is all occasions. My Good Time for the Holidays 2024 book. Unfortunately, it's not here. When it gets here, we will do an unboxing and I will show you. I added my prime rib sandwich in that as well. But I really just thank you guys for letting me drone on and on and on and on and on about cooking. And I love that you guys love to watch me cook, which is something that I plan on doing more of in 2025. We still got time. Let me check the timer. We have 11 minutes. So are there any questions you would like to ask me? Please ask. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then the self-love journal. This is the self-love journal. It's just a lined journal. It's just lined journal, so you can write whatever your heart's desire. I like to write like daily affirmations about what I love about myself. Self-love is really great, especially if you are feeling like you are alone. I always tell people we're never alone, but we may feel lonely. And we always want to check in with ourselves to see why we feel the way that we feel. I personally am never lonely. I enjoy my own company. I know it's weird, but I do. But I know a lot of us are feeling like we're disconnected from people. So cooking is a really great way to connect with people. People love to eat. And if you love to cook, you'll always have someone who enjoys your presence, right? And that's what it's about. I think we have 10 more minutes. I don't think you guys are going to get to see these sausage balls. Oh. I'm going to try to hold out. I will try to hold out a little longer. I will try. Let's see. What's my favorite recipe? Oh, you know what's coming up. Ooh, you know what's coming up. Valentine's Day. But no, there's also a section here. It's called House Party Vibes. Your girl loves to throw a good house party. So I feel like the reason that I landed on this is because that's what we're doing here. These sausage cheese balls that we just made, they are great for a house party. And then you can pair them up with my fluffy ham salad. It's a whole meal plan. There's a fluffy ham salad. There's pork sweet onion kebabs. It's a really good, yeah. And then the next one is Valentine's Day Slay Menu. I'm not going to say what my Valentine's Day menu is. You're just going to have to get this and see. You're going to have to look and see. And remember, when you purchase this off of here, off of TikTok, I will send you my seasoning line for free. Okay? Yes, I have a seasoning line. It's a cute seasoning line too. I'm gonna try to I'm trying to get to it. So this is the seasoning. This is my slaughterhouse rub right here. The sun is just like doing the do, isn't it? So this is the slaughterhouse rub. It's got such a lovely color. Really lovely color. Really lovely blend. And then this is the pork rub. And again, it's same thing. Really lovely color. Really lovely blend. So when you purchase the cookbook, I will throw in all four. There's four of them. I'm just showing you two. This is the slaughterhouse rub. Then this is the pork rub. There's a rib rub. And then there's a zesty chicken rub. Yes. So when you purchase the cookbook, you get these. The reason I'm doing that is because they would not allow me to add it. So now I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you guys for free. Because I want you guys to experience the flavor. It's really good. It's a good flavorful mix, right? That sun is just shining. The sun is shining, shining, shining. Because it's a wonderful day. But yes, so that's where we're at. I just want you guys to take advantage of it. And I believe if you purchase it, it is on sale right now. It is regularly priced $19. It is on sale for $14. Yep. It's a good deal. I'm watching my pineapple break down. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you, but there's pineapple cooking behind you. And I just want to make sure that it's doing what it needs to do. So we'll see. We are waiting on our sausage cheese balls because I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know what that looks like. And I'm okay with waiting. We've got some really good tunes going on. But yes, I just want you guys to, hey, take advantage while you can. Yeah. Because it's worth it. It's worth it. Mustard. You know what's weird? As a chef, I don't understand the mustard part of the Kendrick Lamar song. It's our secret. All right, I'm going to go stir the pineapple. Six more minutes. Well, they smell delicious. Ooh, they smell delicious. All right. So this is what they look like when they are done. It's nice. Everything is super hot. So I'm trying to I'm trying not to burn myself. Actually, I don't want that one. That one's not uniform enough. All right. I'm going to turn the pineapple down a little lower. Because we are doing this from start to finish, I want to make sure that you guys get to see it from start to finish, right? You guys were very interested, so I want to finish it. So this is what they look like, right? Perfect little hors d'oeuvres. So the barbecue sauce that we used, remember I'm using the Kinder Honey Hot because I like that. I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to put mine right on the top. Are you going to open? You're going to open for me. There we go. There we go. I'm like, what? So I'm going to just put it on the top. And these are the cheesy sausage balls. They look beautiful. Look at that. Would you like a bite? Would you care for some sausage cheese balls, sir? But yes, we did it. We did it. We're done. We did it. We did it. We did it. That was you. Thank you so much for your help. So I guess it's time to end this live, you guys. We've made some really wonderful sausage cheese balls. Don't forget, this is who did it, right? For more of these recipes, you can scan the top of this if you like, or you can just go to bisquick.com and get these recipes. Tomorrow, because I'm breaking down the pineapple right now, we'll probably do a pineapple upside down cake. I know, delicious. Or I may find another fruit. I don't know. It changes with the wind. But yes, this is a baking success. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is the recipe. Remember, I just substituted, instead of cheddar, I did Swiss, Parmesan, mozzarella. Well, you guys, it's been swell, but the swelling's gone down, and it's time for me to go bake and do something else. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you all for showing up to my live and just hanging out with me and listening to me drone on and on and on about food equity. I want you guys to have a wonderful day, and I want you to have a happy bake, okay?